Hey gang, it's Al with Longoria House Dog Training, and I wanted to come to you with another dog training tip. I had a client yesterday ask me, Al, why do you guys use these elevated beds in your training? So I just jotted down a quick list of some reasons why we use the elevated beds. Let me just run down this list for you guys. The first thing is it gives us practicality. So what I mean by practicality, it makes it very easy for me to teach the dog, how do I want you to behave in the living room? How do I want you to behave when I'm greeting people at the front door? How do I want you to behave when I'm in the kitchen? And also, how do I want you to behave in our dining room or in any place for that matter? I just want to make it easy for the dog to understand what can I expect each time that one of these things happens. So as I teach my dog its place in every different part of my home, then the dog can actually get good at it, and it takes a lot of the conflict out. Another reason is it just makes differentiating easier. As after we show the dog the differences, then the dog can see that, oh, there is a significant difference that's based on the way that your dog is behaving. So as the dog changes its behavior, then it makes it easy for us to be able to change the emotional content of that particular situation. So you look at it like if a dog is stepping on, it's completely on the bed, it feels the bed, versus the dog stepping off of the bed, it can feel a difference right there. So when it feels that difference, and then we attach emotions to that, the dog will pick stepping on versus getting off, but also being on. If the dog is just on the bed and not really much is happening, but then the dog goes to lay completely down, well, that feels a lot different. And so, and then when we feed that and we reward that, and then when the dog gets up, we don't reward that, then that's another way that makes it very easy to differentiate for the dog. And then one last thing that I'll mention about this is that the dog can actually become familiar with it. So as your dog is learning how to do its place, and you train for, let's say you train for 3 weeks or a month at your home, then you decide, hey, I want to go to the park and I want to have my dog with me as we watch our son play soccer. Will you take your place? And then you can put your dog in its place and say, hey, I want you to do the same things that we've been teaching you to do at home. So that's just really the kind of quick reasons why we use the bed, because it's practical. It makes it easier to differentiate, and the dog can become familiar with it. Well, hey guys, it's Al with Longoria House Dog Training. Hope that was useful for you. If it was, I really would appreciate a thumbs up or a comment. If you didn't like it, leave a comment below. Tell us what we can do better. And if you think it could be useful for you or somebody else, we'd really appreciate you sharing this. Okay, well, you guys have a great one. We'll talk to you later. Bye.